In this video, I am going to explain the use of super. So super has two general forms. First, it is used to call the immediate superclass constructor, and it must be the first statement in subclass constructor. Second, it is used to access the members of superclass that has been hidden by members of subclass. So let's move to our first one, in which we have two classes, person and employee, and a person has a private member name, and an employee has a salary. Now, if you have created the object of employee, how can you set the value of name since it is private? So there is an elegant way in which we call the super. So let's move to our program now. Here I have created three classes, a person class, an employee class, and our main class using super. So let's move to our first super class, person. As I have told earlier, I have created a variable called name which has the private access to this class, and a constructor here which receives an argument person name and set the value of name here, and a getName method which returns the name. Next one is employee, which is the subclass because it extends the person. It has a member salary and a constructor employee which receives two arguments, employee name and employee salary. Now here look carefully, we are calling the super and the employee name is passed to that. By calling the super, what actually happens, it calls the constructor of its superclass. So what is the superclass here? So its superclass is person, it moves to person and calls this constructor person and set the value of name here. Next I set the value of salary, and there is another method show to show the value of name and salary. Next one, it is our main class which creates the object of employee, and a show method is called here. I pass the John and its salary as 1 2 3 4. So let me run that. As you can see, John's earns 1 2 3 4 salary is printed. The second usage of super is to access the members of superclass. So it is the most useful for situation when the members of subclass hide the members of same name in superclass. I have two classes A and B, where A is the superclass and B is the subclass. Both of them have same named variables I. So let's move to our program to see it in action. Here I have created the two classes A and B, where A has a variable I and the B has same name variable I. Now to set the value of the superclass I, how can we do that? It can easily done if we type super dot I. So this refers to the I of superclass, and to access the I of B we just write the I. Similarly, to show the value, I write the super dot I for superclass A and simple I for my subclass B. So in our main class I pass the value 2 and 9 here, which goes here, and the value of A, which is 2, is set to the I of superclass, and the value of B, which is 9, which sets to the subclass or B class I. Next I call the show method to show the value of both the I's. So let me run the program. Here we can see the subclass I value 2 is first printed, and then the subclass I 9 is printed.